I thought about it podcast.
Let's
Not weird,
begin,
bro.
Tots. You have
Let's play a
the
game.
floor.
Let's just start playing a game. Oh, I have the floor. Okay, I have some questions. Okay.
Mhm.
These aren't very good questions. You know what? We're not gonna ask these questions.
Why not, man?
You
They-
have to
they
say
aren't
good
good.
questions.
you have to
They
say
aren't
some
good.
radical things to get some change.
Some
going on.
radical things. Okay.
We're gonna
So
get
you're gonna have to hear me out on this. Okay. Well,
demonetized.
do I say this? I don't know if I'm. I don't think I. Huh. Guys, how bad is genocide on the internet? Be honest. Okay.
Okay, well, depends on what we're talking about. What do you mean by genocide on the internet? Are you talking about like Roblox characters killing each
no,
other?
no. Like talking about genocide on the internet.
I think it's fine. I mean,
You think it's fine?
Hitler hasn't been
Are you
canceled
just
yet.
saying that? I think he
I mean-
has actually, but that's okay. Okay, I can kind of sort of see where Thanos was coming from in that movie.
Okay.
It's like
I mean,
you kill billions, save trillions. You feel me?
he killed half of the like universe, no?
Oh yeah, but think about all the people he saved.
But like, I'm pretty sure they had enough supplies to keep everyone going. No?
Well,
Like
no.
it was his.
No.
It was his whole thing was he's gonna kill half the universe.
But yeah,
To
so that the survivors can live happy lives. Okay, they'll have housing. They won't be hungry, like he said.
okay,
And
but
like,
you
if
know,
you divide it in half, and
Yeah.
then another like child happens, right?
Mhm.
Then he's already +1. You know. 'Cause,
Well,
like,
okay, I don't think so. Here's
Okay. 14 minus 7 is 7, right? So
yeah.
7 alive, 7 dead. And then if you add another 1, that's 8 alive, 7 dead. Okay. So really,
Matt is
I
not.
think he was the
but
good
like
guy.
that's not does not make sense at all. Okay, we're
No, it
saying
does.
if you kill 7 people, but then you
No.
make 1 kid, you still killed 7 people.
So there's 14 people in total. You kill half of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So 7 people.
now
are
that I'm
dead.
kind of saying this out loud, maybe it doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah,
But I feel like Thanos, like he had the people were his priority.
I think he had a grape for a brain, the color of his skin. Wait,
Oh, that's very deep, Creeper Bros.
on God. So I see. What do you got to say about this?
You want to hear
Yeah,
my?
do you
opinion?
believe in genocide, Spicy? I don't. Okay.
Oh, genocide. I wouldn't say it's the first call of action, but
Creeper's kind of converted me. He's
Thanos-
shown me my flawed logic.
I feel like the way that Thanos doing stuff, it's just like a quick way to solve like every problem on Earth. He jumped in the gun. Oh, it's just like genocide, where there's like other multiple layer beneath, like how you can like if the planet got fucked because the people doing dumb shit like to the environment and stuff like that, would you consider that planet deserve to die? Or like,
No,
oh, it's
the
their
planet
fault?
doesn't deserve
Why do
it, but-
why do other planet have to
Yeah.
suffer for their stupidity?
Right, but also
I feel like- yeah.
he's wiping out half of the universe so that the other half has more resources. Yeah, but like
Yeah.
for the other half to access those resources, they need the other people to work. And everyone needs to work.
I mean, do
to
they, though?
access that? Yes.
Like, okay, but
Okay,
think
if
about
you're
the
telling me
timeline.
if
10
7
generations
okay.
after Thanos wiped out everybody.
Let's just talk
Okay.
about the population now. There's 8 billion people. If 4 billion people disappeared, the world would basically shut down.
For a little bit.
Yeah, more people will die than that. Like, it's definitely like all those people
mean,
who
what
are
if-
working dealt
It might
with
even be better.
food.
It would cause people to step up. Okay, it would create heroes through the chaos.
Hmm.
Like,
create heroes. Okay, so if we kill 4 billion people,
It-
it'll create a couple heroes to save the world. So
Not a
like,
couple,
let's
they'll all
let's
be
just say,
heroes,
let's
or
just
they'll
say,
perish. And if life
So-
doesn't find a way, then they aren't
so
meant to
Darwinism, huh? They're clearly just not strong enough to survive.
be. Well, I was also thinking about this while we were talking. Couldn't he have just used the stones to like supply the universe with the resources so that nobody's starving or homeless?
Yes.
I don't really know how it
I
works,
think-
but
I think
I think that
Thanos
would've
jumps the
probably
gun.
It could have
Yeah.
worked.
Thanos
It could
definitely.
work.
Thanos definitely was just like, oh, easy solution. Let's just kill half the people, then double the resources for the rest of the people. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, bro had the 7 most power or whatever. I think 7, right?
or he
7 of
could
the
have just
most
like doubled the
powerful
resources.
rocks in the world. Yeah, bro could have said
Yeah.
double and give it to the next person, but he's like half the whole population and give it to the next person.
You know, maybe he should have sat down and thought about it. However, we could be incredibly wrong because I don't really know shit about Marvel stuff, okay, or DC shit. I don't know shit about superheroes except for the movies, okay,
You're right.
and even then, it's very limited. But
I don't know.
I
think
would just
we're right.
assume if he can kill half of everybody, he could probably spawn some grapes, like fucking
Mhm.
Minecraft up in here. You feel me?
Yeah, he could definitely spawn some bread for people
Yeah.
to live. Bro could probably
Like-
get like, even if he couldn't physically do anything and spawn stuff in, he could probably get people with his crazy power to work for him to build new homes and infrastructure instead of being lazy. You know?
Yeah, and if he wanted to do that, he could just like quadruple the resources of like everything in the universe, and then the Avengers won't be like, because he's not doing anything bad. I wouldn't think so. What effects would that have on the universe? Actually, like on Earth, if we like quadrupled the resources, what would happen? I guess you got to define
wait.
a resource,
Did
because like,
did
does
Thanos?
that do rocks count? Because like,
I mean-
wouldn't the Earth get bigger?
I mean,
And
I
then
would
would
just
there
say
be
the
more
world.
animals? Because our animals resources. Wait,
Yeah.
Wait, did Thanos
Maybe
kill
being
half of the
vague.
population of everything, right? So like he
Yeah,
killed half
yes.
the bugs.
yeah.
So he killed like trillions of bugs because just
Well,
like that.
I mean, trillions of bugs die each year, Creeper.
You're right. But like instantly, without like laying any eggs,
Well, but they like dust it away. So
they
like,
dusted away. Yeah.
I'm sure like the smaller species would be a little bit shafted.
But what if
but-
like, you know how there's only
you know.
like one white rhino left or something like that? What happens then? Just
yeah, or like what if there's an odd number of people?
Yeah.
They double it and give it to the next person.
the next person just dies.
So like
double
an
the-
extra like alien from a different species dies. That's what I would assume. Or somebody
Mhm.
just gets cut in half, which, well,
for sure.
do you think it rounds up or down?
Probably rounds up. I'd say the next person's just
Okay.
unlucky.
Yeah. Or like,
All right.
what if that's how they made Centaurs? Like, say there's like a horse alien, okay, and then there was just like a dude, and then Thanos
Sure.
snaps his fingers, half
Centaurs.
the dude, like his legs,
Yeah,
get
half the
evaporated,
horse and half the man get evaporated. But they
and then it just like
merge.
combines somehow.
That
That'd be
makes
kind of
sense.
sick, honestly. Once again, I can't say that. Never mind.
You gotta say it, man. You gotta say it.
No,
we got more time. So we
need a new
your-
topic, guys. I've done my topic. Creeper, it's your turn. Bring up something controversial.
Well, controversial, huh?
Or
Are we gonna bring
interesting.
politics in this?
Yeah, if you want to. Or I could go
Alright.
down my list of questions, all 4 of them.
All 4? Let's hear your questions.
Okay, first one. Does perfume / cologne actually matter? Like all those people on the internet that have like 6 bottles of fucking like
Oh my
cologne
god, yeah.
right next to their bed.
The people who have you seen those TikToks of the guy who just like goes up to other dudes and just smells them? Have you
No,
seen
I
that?
haven't.
Oh my
Actually,
God.
that's okay.
It's
Um,
Okay, well, it's regardless of
You know
what.
that
Let's
that's like
continue
that's like recommended, right? Or
to talk about. I think cologne and perfume is necessary because people like other people smelling good. But at the same time, there's always people who overdo it, of course, and they do it like every 10 minutes where they just spray themselves to a point where they can't even smell it. So they just keep doing it. And that really just, it kind of fucks up.
oh, you know from experience, huh?
Yes, I actually do know from
Oh, you do.
experience.
Yeah.
Yes, my
Well,
sister does it all the time.
no, oh, okay.
It's kind of
I believe you.
obnoxious.
What type
Yeah.
of fancy cologne do you got, buddy?
Uh,
You know what I
I
got?
don't even, yeah, what do you
I
got?
got the Old Spice deodorant stick.
Ooh, yeah,
It's a
Old Spice
classic.
deodorant stick. That's it.
That's
That
it.
is a classic. Spicy, you got anything special?
Anything special? I never use cologne.
Hmm,
Showering is enough.
you're right.
Maybe,
True.
yeah. As long as you keep a good hygiene about yourself, I feel like you don't really need cologne. Cologne is more
Amen.
like an accessory
Mm-hmm.
for
For like a
maybe.
fancy
I don't
day.
know. I like. But again, I'm Asian. We don't have stinky smell
Do you speak for
normally.
all Asians whenever you say that?
I speak. You know what? I do speak for most of the Asian. Most of the Asian I
Most.
know, most. Because I don't. You could be.
That's a safe route. I respect
Yeah,
that.
they say rude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most. I don't say everybody, but yeah.
Okay.
Cologne, cool. That more important.
Okay. Well, that was pretty productive. That was kind of calm. We didn't really go off the rails there. Now, I will be getting angry at this if you don't agree to my answer. Who's the GOAT of basketball?
Goat
well-
of basketball. Hmm.
Should we just skip this one, chat?
No,
Let's
we
just-
got this.
we can talk about this. We can talk about this.
All right, Dots. Let's see your amazing answer. Before we start, I think it's
LeBron.
gonna be
Bro,
LeBron
look,
James.
literally
Yeah,
look at
it's
his
gonna be LeBron
icon,
James.
bro.
Captain
His face,
America.
his
Captain
face is
America.
lighting
Okay.
with his face, with his like his
Okay.
hero. Look at him.
You
It's
say
Captain
it's
America.
LeBron James, okay? Which it was pretty valid, But
Did MJ
have you
do this? Did
have
MJ
you-
do this?
okay? Have you ever heard of Larry Bird? I'm
Larry Bird. Okay.
That's
Not to be
never
how do I
heard
say
of him.
not to be he doesn't
was it because he's white?
know.
Hmm.
He played at a time where basketball just wasn't as competitive as it is today. People were not as skilled whenever Larry Bird played than when LeBron plays, which is right now. That's just my opinion.
Yes,
Like,
this is valid, but his height is 6'9", and he's
yeah.
white.
Well, what is okay? What does his skin tone have to do with anything?
And
Cooper?
he's from Boston, where he plays the
Basketball
Celtics.
is an inclusive sport.
Yep.
Any person
Alright,
of any
my
color. can
argument's
play.
done. My argument's done.
Spicy. You want to wrap this up?
yeah.
Just agree with LeBron and me.
To the LeBron, you know what? LeBron is great, but like literally speaking as an immigrant who never paid attention about basketball come to America. You know, the first thing I learned in like school when I first come to America, it's kid throwing like crumped up paper into the trash can, and every time they do it, they yell Kobe.
Kobe.
Okay.
You're right.
They yell
Yeah, I
Kobe.
thought
They yell Kobe all the time. I'm like,
That's
who's
valid.
Kobe?
that is acceptable, but don't get me wrong, Kobe, awesome player. Okay.
Awesome.
Definitely
Alright, step.
top 5 for me.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe
Right.
even top 3. But the GOAT, no,
The GOAT? No.
no.
Well, I don't pay much attention about basketball, but I
That's
definitely
okay.
know. Yeah,
That's why I was offering
Maybe-
to skip this because
but what are your thoughts on the LeBron James movie on the Looney Tune movie? You think
No.
that kind of like hurting his rep?
no,
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 I
That
think.
ain't
you think it's
Creepsville.
actually boosted?
Yeah, I think that.
That Looney
dude,
Tunes.
yeah.
Do you want to go, Creeper?
You
Or
can
do you
go
want me
first,
to?
you go first. It's
Okay.
fine.
So that team that LeBron played on, okay, that would slam Jordan's team any day. Okay,
But
those were the GOAT.
uh,
That was peak LeBron James right there. Okay. Anyway,
can I say something?
yes.
But isn't that they're literally the same team, the same people that Michael
No,
Jordan
no, no,
had
no, no, no.
in the movie
Those are the new gens.
New
Okay,
Gen?
you know what I gotta say? Lola Bunny is the reason LeBron James is where he is today. Okay?
Sorry.
Can you back it up with a source?
Yeah.
So,
Also,
What evidence?
so when they got on the court, okay, they were the expecting to lose, you know? They were expecting to lose.
Yeah.
But they had their training arc where you know, they're just working out and doing all their stuff, you know, and you know, Lola Bunny clutched up. I'm not gonna lie, carried the game, which gave since that happened, the movie became so famous, leading to LeBron James getting, you know, more famous respectively because of the movie.
Creeper, did you watch the movie?
I don't think he watched the movie.
I don't
watched
think
the
I can
movie
remember
like
a
4 years
scene.
ago.
I don't think I can remember a scene where Lola
Yeah.
Bunny was like a part of
Actually,
the team.
I watched it like 12 years ago or something. I don't even remember, to be honest.
Oh, well, which one did you watch? There was two Space Jams. Okay, there
I
was
might
the
be
MJ
cooked.
one, which was good because it's the OG. Okay, but like then there was the new one, which was awesome. It was peak. You know, like the Black Iron Man. I don't know his name. It's not
Black
racist.
Black
Okay.
Iron Man.
He's
Don
Iron Man, but he has the
You mean
black
Don
iron suit.
Don
I don't know his name.
Cheeto? You mean Don Cheetos?
Well, he's like Iron Man, but like he wears like the
Yes.
black Iron Man suit. He was like in the
Yes,
first
Don-
movie, he was one of the villains, and then he
Villain.
became like he was like bad, then he became good. You know,
Oh yeah,
I don't know his name, but that was the enemy against
Don
Braun,
Cheetos.
and his name's Don
Don
Cheeto. Braun
Cheeto.
Yes, that's literally his name, Don Cheetos.
Cheeto, as in like the company
Cheetos.
like the ones that make Cheetos.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Okay.
dead again. Okay, never mind. He's back.
Let's calm down here, guys.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, explain your thoughts.
Don Cheetos.
Thought.
My thoughts on what?
Don't laugh at that name, man. His mother gave him that, bro.
Is his name really Don Cheetos?
It's really Don Cheeto. You don't believe me? Look up on Google. His name is literally Don Cheeto.
Oh, Cheetle. I
Oh,
thought you were saying
Cheetle.
Cheeto.
No, I said,
Yeah.
I said Don
Cheetos.
Cheetos. That's what I said. I say Don
Okay.
Cheeto.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is
okay.
Cheeto. Okay, yes.
Cheetle.
Yeah, I thought you were saying Cheeto.
Oh wait, that's him. That's John Cheadle. He's the guy who.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the Black Iron Man.
He is Black
you know?
Iron Man. Oh yeah.
I just don't know his name because, like I said earlier, I'm not a Marvel guy. Okay, I'm not a superhero guy.
Okay, now we seem like we're laughing at a black guy's name. We should stop. Let's move on.
No, we're never mind. Actually, yeah,
No.
we should move on.
We really gotta move on before this gets.
Dog,
out of
you
hand.
Okay.
need to wrap up your thought, buddy.
Yeah,
gotta-
what do you gotta say?
My thought about
He was
who's the
cooking.
GOAT?
He was.
It's
I don't know.
LeBron, bro.
It's LeBron's.
Hands down.
Okay,
How good do you
let's just
Longevity,
say
points.
LeBron. Let's just say LeBron just decide to wake up one day, hop in, rent a school bus, and just run over like 100 people. Would he still be the GOAT? And would you still respect him?
Well, I mean, has MJ done that? What's MJ's kill count? You know,
Okay, well,
of course
we're
I'd
not
respect
talking
him.
about that right
That's
now.
why he's the GOAT.
Okay, so if he did run over like 100 people, just cause he'd still be the GOAT.
Okay, he would still be.
Well, he'd still be the GOAT,
of
but would you still
basketball,
respect him?
but I would respect his game. Okay, but I would not respect him as a person. I really don't respect him as a person that much. Well, I shouldn't say that.
What do you mean by that?
I tolerate him as a person. Okay, but he is the goat of basketball. I'll just say that. That's how I can describe it with the best of my stupid ability.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's about it. Let's see here. What next, guys? More questions, or do you guys have anything? Any hot takes? Any um
You can do
any
one more,
hot
and I'll
takes?
figure something out after that.
Okay. What is okay? Let's see here. What's the stupidest thing you've ever done? This could be anything. If you don't want to disclose it, you don't have to.
Stupidest thing
That's
ever,
fine.
like just
Stupidest
in
thing
general. Anything?
Yes, real life though, not on the internet, because the internet doesn't count.
I can take the floor with this one.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't mind. Okay. So this is you'd be amazing how bad childcare is back in Vietnam. Like literally they just let us roam the street without pay attention to us. So as I remember they told me I don't remember this happened to me. This is probably traumas, but people always use this story to talk about it all the time
Or you had trauma,
because
PTSD.
it's probably trauma because I remember it. They told me that when I was around 3 or 4 years old, I barely know how to walk. I just crawl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess my mom was doing laundry that day. And you know how this is ghetto. Even this is third world country stuff because they put bleach inside a water bottle, right? We store bleach in the in a water bottle, right? With no label on it. So my baby brain thought huh, damn, I'm sure it's thirsty. That was a cool water bottle, so I picked it up and I drank it down the hatch.
Chugged a whole water bottle. Like, are we talking about standard bottle?
Standard. Well, they said that it's almost out. It's not completely full bottle, but they said I did drink up a decent chunk of it.
So, do you have superpowers now or something?
Superpower, maybe.
What did it
I'm
taste like? Do you remember?
It tastes like I don't know. I don't remember any of it. That's why I say it's probably
wiped his
trauma
brain.
because I don't remember anything. But my parents always say dude, you drank bleach. Yeah, you drank bleach, right? And they're oh, cool. I'm the
think I could
OG
drink bleach?
Tide Pod challenge. Yeah, you could drink bleach, but I don't
Probably
think
just
you
a
might
little
not
bit,
go
just to
back.
taste
good,
it.
probably
I
a
don't think
good idea to drink bleach.
What if I just
probably kill
put it in my
the
mouth and
many
just tasted it, then spat it out?
Spat it out. Yeah, you can do that as long as you don't
Then I
ingest
can
it.
just yeah.
But wouldn't I'm not a doctor or anything, but wouldn't that go on your tongue and it's if it's just in your mouth, wouldn't you some of it
Well,
just go straight into your
I
body?
can wash
Well,
out
obviously-
soap water and shit, right?
Yeah.
And then the salt water,
Obviously,
warm
yes.
salt water.
I just
Get
feel
that
like it's a
shit out.
risk, and I feel like
Consumption.
it tastes like nothing. I just have a feeling it would taste like nothing.
Well, no, it's gotta taste like something. It's bleach.
Water tastes like nothing.
No, water tastes like water.
Water tastes like nothing. It's just the stuff inside of water
No.
that tastes like stuff.
What? Okay, maybe in your lemon water, buddy, but in in non-Floridian water, we not all of us have access.
You think
to
we
it,
have
buddy.
lemon water down here, buddy? We drink
Yes,
straight
yes,
from the
I mean-
swamp.
No,
Bleach is
no.
pretty acidic, so even if you place it on your tongue, you can still feel the burning sensation of it.
Do you think
So one-
people wait? You know what? Let's move on. Creeper. Creeper, what's your story? What's your
Okay.
story, Creeper?
It's actually happened pretty recently. Recently as in a couple days ago. So
Ooh.
I was out of state, at a friend's house, and they have four-wheelers, like ATVs type stuff. I've already gone on them multiple times the previous times that I've went there, but today, or not today, but the day I did it, I just woke up, my family wanted to go on them, and I'm like, you know what, fine, I didn't really want to, but I just went on it, got all onto it, started going on the path, and then I'm not really super into it, but I was like, I might as well have fun, so I wanted to accelerate, hit the gas, max speed, hit a little rock, and fell off. And I genuinely thought, like, for no reason, I shouldn't have done that. I genuinely thought I almost broke my back, but thank God I could still stand up. It was
Yeah.
it was so
That's crazy.
stupid. It was actually so stupid. And now I will not. I have like actually like a fear of going on that thing. I really don't want to do it anymore.
What were you on again?
A four-wheeler. Like it's like
A four-wheeler?
a ton. It weighs. It's massive. It weighs so much.
Yeah. My real life brother was going up a hill and flipped it, and it fell on top of him.
Oh my God.
Or a four-wheeler.
Did it
He
hurt?
survived.
Or like,
No.
did it
Well, I
break
don't know.
anything?
He
You
didn't
don't
break
know?
anything.
Okay.
I
Is he
I
still
didn't
with
get
us?
hit by it,
Uh,
Okay. Well, that was genuinely like I don't experience this a lot, but like I felt like I was about to like die. I thought it tipped on me, but it didn't fall on me. But if that fell on me, I would definitely like have like my legs broken. But I just like fell off the thing going like 20 miles an hour, and I thought I like landed and broke my back, but
Well,
still.
I'm glad you
alright.
survived. And I'm
I'm
sure all of our
glad I
viewers are
survived.
as well. Right, guys?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
couldn't be here without you, buddy.
That's
This
true.
podcast would have been donezo. No podcast.
Would have been done a
Help
week
us,
ago.
no podcast leader. We'd be good. And you also would not have any legs for a while. And that would not be good.
Forever, probably.
What are your thoughts on wheelchair? You think you would rock a wheelchair?
Okay, well, I feel like
You think,
Look
it
at
would
me.
suck.
how cool? How you think you could like rock the wheelchair? But
I mean,
think about it. Permanent gaming chair, wheelchair. Think about it, creeper.
You're right. I feel
You'd be
like
Hector. Ding,
I-
ding, ding, ding.
yes, I should get a bell.
That's how we'll communicate with you on the podcast from now on. Like, like Morse code, You can ding out rings on the bell. That'd be sick. Maybe a buzzer would do better. Zzz, zzz. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I could. I feel like I could not rock a wheelchair. I'm definitely.
well, it's sty.
I look like a cancer patient with hair, so I don't know if a wheelchair would really like.
Well, you could drive those cool like Walmart carts around, bro.
Oh my God! Actually, wait, don't those require your feet to drive?
Do they?
I feel
There's
like
no way.
you-
No.
it's like
No.
a gas pedal.
There's no
or is
way.
it like on the handles? I don't know.
It's probably on. There's no way it requires your. That would be. Then what?
That would be super disappointing if I had like broken my spine and I couldn't move my legs, but like
I
I
don't
couldn't
know.
ride the Walmart carts.
I feel like that you should be able to. There's no way because like if they made it, because like it's for but like
It's for just
Huh.
older people, not for disabled people.
I guess you're right. But like, what if it's but even if he had a stub, he could still use it. I don't know. If only there was a device that had all of human knowledge on it. How do Walmart elderly what are they called? What are they like? Cars, mopeds work?
Mhm.
Okay, it's an electric scooter. You'll turn on with a key or push button. Okay, yeah, it's throttle on the handlebars, like a dirt bike, stuff like that.
How fast do you think those actually go?
5 miles per hour tops, 100%.
5?
Or did I just look up mopeds? Okay, no.
Maybe
Mobility
you're looking
scooter.
up like okay.
Yep,
What did you
mobility
modify
scooter.
it though?
What, do you modify?
Yeah,
Can you put a V8 in the? in the
No, you
scooter?
cannot put a V8
With a
in the scooter.
horsepower throster, bro.
There'll
With
be a
jet
V8
engine.
on wheels.
It'd be so funny.
It'd be
Imagine
so
you going
funny seeing
down
that,
like
yeah.
the hall in the grocery store. You're just like going down the aisle at like 50 miles an hour.
With a
You just
V.
hear him, you pass by with your shopping cart. You hear him like rumble the engine. you stop.
I don't think that would. I don't think that could work. It would have to be gas powered then. Or
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you just smell the gas.
and then
burn in
wouldn't
as
it
you
like
pass 'em.
take up the aisle? I don't think that would be worth it. How
feel
big? I
like
think aren't
you
V8s big?
Yeah, but it
I'm not
won't
an
be the
engine
whole
guy.
aisle big. I feel like someone could fit it on if they really tried. I feel like that would actually imagine driving down the street and you see a V8 on a Walmart
On a
cart.
mobility scooter, they're just cruising on the highway.
You got it road legal and everything.
Why not just get like a moped?
Hey, buddy, mopeds don't have enough space for a V8. Mobility scooter, on the other hand, those things could probably fit
I
one.
think mobility scooters are smaller.
No, the mobility scooters are designed to be wide and large because, for their target like audience. Mopeds,
Are you
on the
being
other
fat
hand,
phobic right now, Creeper Bros?
no, but they're designed for a reason. They're not designed for me and you to go on it. Am I right?
But why would the elderly grandpa need a V8 in his Walmart
well,
mobility scooter to go up and get
because-
his
alright,
Lay's chips
Hear me
and
out.
dairy-free ice cream?
What? Okay, he doesn't need it while he's in the store. Okay, he's gonna use his normal mobility scooter in the store. But when he needs to get home, like Gramps' legs don't work as well as they used to. It's hard to push the gas and brake sometimes. So I feel like if we had a V8 mobility scooter parked on the side for when people are leaving, they have a convenient spot to store all their groceries while at the same time able to access the vehicle with just their hands. And if we could get a V8 and it can go fast enough to go on the highway, I think we put up a windshield on the front. It'll be like a motorcycle, and they're living their lives that they were living in like the '60s or something.
Well, we'd
Yeah,
have to
like-
get better tires on that thing because I don't think the polished Walmart floor tires or whatever the hell they are gonna do pretty good on concrete or asphalt, whatever the hell your road's made of.
You're really gonna feel the bumps, but like that's part of the experience.
I don't think you're gonna and then fall off it and die because you aren't gonna be able to turn.
I feel like the mobility scooter with the V8 is gonna be exactly like a four-wheeler. It's just like going. You hit one bump in the middle of the road, you just flip upside down.
Okay, that's not how four-wheelers work, buddy.
I know, but like with the different wheels, with the Walmart wheels, I
Well,
feel like
yeah,
you might be cooked.
Do Walmart wheels even have traction? I don't think they have like any like those aren't real. I don't. They're just they're like cheese, like the cheese circles. They're like that, but like rubber.
Yeah.
That'd be brutal. You would not catch me on the V8 Walmart scooter, that's for sure.
I feel like if we added a roll bar, it would be completely safe.
Did you say roll bar? Oh my god.
We can go drifting in the mobility scooter.
You surround like the user inside of like a cage. It
Yeah,
can just
roll cage, that's what I meant, yeah.
or like those bubbles that people like go down the hills with and stuff.
Oh my god, yes.
Like
you
a
can you
hamster?
can get it straight
Wait,
from the
that'd be
store.
sick.
You can get it straight from the store.
That would low-key be like the hamster balls,
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
But like how safe would that actually be?
Not at all. Not
No.
at all. Because
That would
once you fall off of it, it's gonna
It's
be
gonna
you
pop
and, like,
right away.
It's gonna be
We'd go at
Well-
100 miles an hour down the highway in your V8 mobility scooter. you hit a little pebble and you start flying off that thing.
Just like
even if it doesn't pop, okay? If you fall off that thing, you're stuck inside of a ball with a 200-pound machine, maybe even heavier, flying around in there like with you. Okay, that's not
Mhm.
gonna end well, no matter who you are.
Okay, but like, regardless of your safety, do we need to revamp the spot where you hold the groceries on that cart? If we actually did manage to put a V8 in that thing, and we're going down the highway, wouldn't you think they would fall out? And
Well, we'll just put the V8 in the back
put the V8 in the back. Okay.
because that has the most space, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Because the storage is in the front, but it's only like probably could fit only like 6 bags of groceries, I'd reckon. It's not a
well,
lot.
we can
Do
just
we-
hook up like a trailer
A
to the back of
trailer.
our V8 thing.
We can start
know?
selling trailers. You're
We
right.
can. I don't really know how engines work, but like maybe we could make it run off of diesel, like the V8, and it could haul. This thing could be cruising with with all of grandma's shopping goods. Okay, the
Mhm.
the all natural
I think we need to add
plain
some.
fed chicken.
We need to add some
The
regenerative brakes so that like when you brake, it just get some more. Keep the fuel efficiency high. You know what I mean? You don't want Gramps to spend all of his
what do you mean
401k
regenerative
on that.
brakes?
When you like brake,
So are
when
you
you
making it
brake,
electric now? Like
no. We could go. What's it called?
an electric V8? I
Half
don't think
half
that's how engines
electric,
work.
half no,
Half
no.
electric.
So we have it
I mean, going
electric. Okay,
hybrid.
no. We're going hybrid where you have the electric, but that like mostly powers the lights. Like the blinkers and stuff.
Light
Not the
singular. Yeah, I
yeah
got
the one front light. You know,
yeah.
I mean, we could fit get Elon Musk to put a solar panel on the top.
Solar panel.
Okay, no. Okay, actually, we don't even need to edit the front cart, which with all the storage. If we keep the storage how it is, but have a flip down solar panel to cover the top of your groceries, so none of the groceries fall out. But at the same time, while that's down, it's a solar panel that from the sun it can recharge the electrical stuff, including your lights, one light, so
Well,
that it'll forever run.
I do got a question though. So I'm sure as hell not a solar panel guy. Okay,
Yeah.
rarely seen them, but don't they reflect light? Like,
Oh, yeah, right
and if
into
it's
his
on the front of
eyes.
your car and you're cruising, and Gramps is going into the sun, Gramps is cooked.
Okay, let's
Okay.
let's be realistic. Let's be realistic here. Gramps hasn't seen for the last 20 years, okay?
Well, then he should not be driving. Okay. How about we make it like a cabin? Like we make a cabin on this cart, right? And then on like the roof can just be like a solar panel, like on the top. Okay. So it's like always getting sun, and then it won't be blinding you. And
Yeah,
even
I
if the
mean,
solar panel on the front of your car doesn't blind you, it could be blinding other drivers. And if the single mother of never mind, actually. If it blinds another driver, something bad
do you
could
think
happen on
like
the road, causing a fatal accident.
would you
Okay.
say the solar panel bouncing the light is objectively worse than people using high beams? Because I feel like during the night you kind of
No.
expect people to be using like even if though it's not allowed that you expect people to use high beams sometimes even though or like the possibility of being hit by high beams, but in the middle of the day when the sun's 3 p.m. the sun's shining real bright and you're driving down the road and you see Gramps, you have to stare at the new vehicle because you've never seen a V8 on a mobility scooter before. So you're staring at him, but the sun reflects right off the thing, and it's like a solar eclipse. You really want to see it, but then you just get nailed in the eyes without the right protective goggles. So you just go blind while you're driving down the road looking at the mobility scooter.
So you're trying to kill people.
Well,
You're
I know
willingly.
that's an issue that we need to fix. I'm just saying maybe
Yeah,
like
that's why we put it on the roof of the cabin that we're gonna build around it.
oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm
Okay,
just saying.
I thought you were just.
I
I
was
thought you were trying
acknowledging
to
the
kill
risk.
people
I
here.
was acknowledging
We are
the
a
risk.
family-friendly podcast here, People Bros. Okay.
Yeah, I would never. I was letting people know of the risks. So just never look at a V8 mobility scooter while you're driving. You can always, even if it's on the roof, the mobility scooter isn't very tall, and you're really risking your life if you, or your eyes at least. Make sure your kids,
Oh.
especially, don't look at it because they have a long life ahead of them, and they don't want to be blind the whole way through.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But like, if it's
Isn't
on the
that
roof, there won't be a
controversial?
problem.
How do you know how tall the mobility scooter is? It is not very tall. Most SUVs are gonna see over that thing, and you know where the SUVs are, where all the kids, all the moms carry their kids, man. Like
Okay,
that's
so
where
it's not like a mirror. Okay, it can't be that bright.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we just gotta
Yeah,
hope.
but like, what's stopping people from looking at it? Like, if you were driving on the freeway and you saw Grandpa, 70 years old, driving a scooter with a fucking sun panel on top of his fucking car, everybody would look at it. Not a single person would not look at it. Like,
Okay,
oh
okay.
yeah, I just
Then-
prayed not to look at it.
Then maybe the solar panel can be like retractable. You know, like in like your cars.
Oh my
lot
god, a
of cars.
convertible?
Yeah, I could. No, not a convertible. Wait, is this does the solar panel make the cabin? Is that what we're going
Yeah,
with?
we could have the roof be a solar panel. Like the whole
Yeah,
thing
wait.
just folds out.
Like you get out. Well, I guess you wouldn't get out because it's like your whole thing. Oh, okay. Grandpa gets home. Okay, he leaves it out front and he leaves the solar panel on so it can charge. And he goes inside and sits on the couch and watches the baseball game. You know, it's
Mhm.
perfect. And then no bird Dookie is gonna get inside the cabin because you got the solar panel.
Yeah.
Like it's genius, actually.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like a convertible?
I
I
would
think
say
it's-
our only flaws with this, well, our only flaw is how are we going to do this? Which is kind of a big flaw because I don't think it's really possible. But like if we were to come up with a way, I think we would be like,
Okay, I'm sure we
this would be
could,
awesome.
okay? But we'd have to make
would
a
have
few
to
design
downsize.
changes. Okay, no.
Yeah,
we'd have
from
to,
a V8.
we need to remove the V8 entirely. Okay? If we really wanted this to be happening.
What if we just make
Because
it
I'm
full
sure-
electric?
I'm sure, yeah, exactly. If we make it full electric, I'm sure Elon Musk would happily take our random ass design because that's clearly what he's been doing with his other models, you know, with the
Yeah.
Cybertruck. I'd feel like
the
this
Halo
is
truck.
a reasonable thing that he would add to his collection if it was actually electric.
It would support the elderly.
Yep.
It would promote electric vehicles, which everybody loves that, right? Well,
Hmm.
lots of people love that, right? And then it would it'd be cool. It'd be really cool if I saw that cruising down the highway. I'd be like, that's sick.
Yeah,
That's probably it. And
probably.
yeah, I'm sure we could list off lots of other things that there are to list off, you know?
You know what?
Oh, it's also stylish. I forgot about that.
Mhm.
The convertible.
The drip.
We should sell it in different colors, but like colors that are like never seen on cars.
Yeah,
like,
obscure colors.
really
Yeah,
obscure
yeah.
colors, but like I think our main color should be like a hot pink or something.
Yeah,
So, like,
hot
that's, like,
pink. We could get like a we
and
could get like
neon purple,
teal.
neon purple.
Yeah, neon purple, a teal. Like you're seeing Gramps on the highway, and that also adds to its safety. Yeah.
Exactly. If they see him, they're not gonna hit him. It's
Yeah.
normally people with small vehicles are worried about not being seen by the vehicles with taller, like you know, SUVs. They can't really see below them or in front of them.
Semi
But-
trucks, they're gonna
Yeah,
see this
semi-trucks.
guy.
Yeah, they're gonna see him. Gramps is gonna be hugging the left lane. Okay, Gramps isn't stopping. He's going 20 miles an hour over the speed limit on the left lane. You're not gonna miss him. Okay,
Yeah.
hitting 90 on a 65. Cops aren't even gonna be bothered to stop him because they know he's flying and they can't catch him.
Well, I'm pretty
Well-
sure cops have like, don't they have like dash cams? Like
They
this
do.
this Gramps golf cart thing that we're
But, like-
constructing here. This would work so good because if Gramps comes cruising by, you got his face on the dash cam. You can
Exactly.
pull that shit up. There's no tint. There's no tint on that windshield.
I mean, I'm sure you
Assuming
can
they're getting a
modify it.
windshield. That's assuming they're getting the windshield, okay? Like, this just benefits everybody here. And it's relatively safe as long as you don't get into an accident.
I think we gotta make
know.
it straight in China so the cost is relatively cheap for
Straight
the
in
American
China.
consumer. You know?
or maybe we do it in like we like construct it in Africa, right? And then like we can
We create new
people will
jobs.
feel bad, you know? Yeah, we'll create new jobs in Africa, and they'll like, who doesn't want to support the Africans, bro? They're just happy people cruising down there.
Yeah, and we should start handing them out down there. just
True.
to support the community.
You know what could
Because-
be a funny thing is?
Yeah.
If we do that, you know who the first gonna use it?
Who?
The warlord.
You're right.
100%.
You're right.
100%.
That's stylish. That,
Okay,
We
that's
would
a good
see-
commercial right there.
it adds aura to
It's
the
kind of
vehicle.
funny. Yeah. You can
Like-
remind me of the story of like one of the car owner here sue a car company because the car that he sold to the car company, he sold it to like ISIS, I think.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
ISIS put a
You-
gun on it and just started using it.
yeah, dude, our product's gonna sold like hotcake over there. Imagine, you know,
I feel like it would fit
50 of
too. It
those.
would just. I
Yeah,
think
we
it's a
could.
good idea. I think it's a good idea. We just need to start production, which might be the hard part.
you know,
Are we just
that's-
kind of like?
yeah.
I think we're just kind of making like side by sides, but like less. You know, I kind of feel like that's
Side-by-side.
what's happening here.
Honestly, bro, if Cletus were here, we probably know how to do it. Don't we have like a trucker, a tractor.
Yeah, I
he
feel like
always
he's a
likes
car
to-
guy.
Well, yeah, but I feel like with our idea here, we're just thinking of a side by side, but less. Like can hold cargo. Well,
Yeah, but not cargo.
I guess side by sides
can-
take
It
gas.
can't
though.
hold cargo. It can hold groceries, not cargo.
Well, but
okay.
what's the African warlord gonna need to do with a grocery having cart? Okay, we got to include everybody.
Because it's unique. That's the reason. It's unique.
And it's hot pink, buddy.
Yeah, it's
I love that
it's
shit.
it's popular
but-
and unique. Like
And it's
what
solar powered.
what do you need with a fancy sports car? This is basically a fancy
Well,
sports car.
Nothing, but like they could get like a side by side, and it's probably gonna do more.
Does it
You know?
come in hot pink?
Yes, I'm sure you can find one. And also, how is this thing gonna do off road? Like, what if Graham
It's not
lives on an
designed
old
to be-
country road?
Okay, well, you're right. Maybe we gotta sell some off-road tires. Maybe actually, instead of cut the tires, we're not gonna we're gonna keep the tires all the same, all the shiny, polished Walmart tires, but we're gonna
Cheap and
sell
affordable. I
we're
respect
gonna
it.
sell an additional product, which is a track. You know, like a military tank track. that we're gonna put around both wheels. Okay.
I
We're
do
just
feel
gonna-
like that would extremely slow down the vehicle, though,
yes, but
with
it's
our little tiny engine. That we don't know if
it's
it's
not a
yet,
tiny
actually.
engine. It's not a tiny engine.
Well,
I mean, I
Yeah,
think the
one second.
tank tracks will work easily. And plus, the tank tracks just add to the vibe. And when you're going up a mountain basically or over a bunch of hills, you don't want to go super fast. You don't want to tip. The engine is strong enough to push you up that hill, but if you go too fast, you might risk like hurting yourself. Like we can't let Gramps do that. We gotta keep it safe and reliable, which at the same time means you are slightly slow, which it's fine.
well, but what if you're like escaping from something? Because like if you're an African warlord, okay, and then your convoy comes under attack, and you're stuck in the what should we call our product?
We should add a self-destruct button onto
Oh,
the cover. Yes.
We should
I don't-
put
like
like
that's what we-
some C4 under the vehicle.
it's just a live wire to a C4. That's crazy, guys. I
When
don't
it gets
think
too
that'd be
high
very
of a bio
efficient.
count, just explodes. The
What
oil
if, like, you,
leaks
like-
onto the C4.
What if you like accidentally strike the C4? Because this is going to be like a low riding vehicle, right? Like, what if you like hit it on a rock and it just detonates and kills you? I feel like that could be bad for product.
We'll
for
give
the
a
product.
100% refund if that happens.
Sure.
100% refund to who? They're
Before time to buy
they're
light,
gone,
you get
Creeper.
the next of kin,
To their
buddy.
f-
That's what we gotta
To
give it
their friends and
to.
family
Family.
get a free one.
Buy one get one free type deal. Like
Is it like a
Okay.
life insurance farming vehicle? Like,
Okay, we don't need it. Okay, here. We don't need to actually have a self detonating button.
yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we need a
Only,
like. What would be the point of the self detonation button?
I mean, sometimes when you're in too deep,
Especially when
you
it's
just want to
live wired
leave.
to the C4 while you're in the car. I ain't no math guy, okay, but
How
I
about
think
I
I think
think
we're
we
actually
how about we
supporting
s-
terrorism with
how about
this.
we set this?
Actually,
So since the world we need to go more electric, yeah. How about we change the car to if it if we even smell you wasting, or like if the vehicle even senses that you waste or you just do anything that's bad for the environment, it just explodes. Just for instance, maybe you
no. Let's
no?
just no,
Okay.
no.
How about
I
we move
mean,
on to a different
what
topic?
what is
Yeah.
more green than a vehicle, clean up after itself,
Yeah,
you know?
if the car explodes after it's no longer in use, then
Yeah,
there's
it
no
explodes.
issue. I don't see
Clean.
Ford F-150s exploding after they're sent to the till their end of their life. Just
Well,
sitting
it's
in a
probably why
field
people buy
rusting.
them. You know,
No,
like
well, they buy them because they
I
don't
don't think
explode.
anybody's
That's
gonna buy
insane.
our terrorist car, buddy. Like what you were constructing earlier was literally a terrorist car.
Okay, but like
A
it does.
live
It's we're gonna
C4 wire
we're gonna
attached in the middle of the car.
we're gonna have it so that we're gonna have safety precautions so it doesn't explode randomly. Okay, it needs to have certain requirements before it explodes.
What if Gramps is in Arizona and he buys this thing and he's just leaving this thing out on the concrete and then like I don't really know how C4 works, but couldn't like the heat
Just
just
heats up.
ignite it and boom.
Okay, that's a possible risk, which is why we sell at the same time a product that cools down the
C4 coolant.
vehicle. C4 Yeah, actually, have you ever seen those like water cooled PCs? It's basically like that. Okay, we're gonna set up some tubes and just flow some water through the tubes, keeping the vehicle cool.
Some cycling water into the C4.
It's like an RTX 4090. You gotta keep that shit cooled down.
Well, so now we're making it safer for terrorists.
No, we're not making it safer for terrorists. Terrorists are gonna use all
How about we
products.
we're just gonna scratch the C. We don't need. I don't know why we brought up C4 is
Look,
like
it's
bombs.
necessary for certain types of people. We'll add it as an extra package if you want it.
It's a bonus package.
It's a
Yeah, they
bonus.
pay extra for it. Yeah.
If you get
When
one
you're in
for
the
free,
Walmart and then our vehicle comes flying in through the slide open doors, it detonates in the middle of the produce. Like, is that an aisle? The produce section? It takes out like 30 people. I don't
well, you see the
I don't think that's good
that's
for
where you're wrong.
business.
That's where you're wrong. This vehicle isn't designed to go into Walmart. It's designed for going on the road. We
But we've like
no, we designed
so we've
this.
changed our product.
No. This vehicle was not designed for Gramps to go in Walmart. This is him
But-
this is a drift car, okay?
But
It's a
that's where
sports car.
But
There's
we
a
started
reason there's
out
a
there.
roll
We
bar
s-
and a V8 and a C4 package, not to go into Walmart.
Okay, so basic. It's not even like a Walmart cart anymore.
No, it's
This is just like
designed
its
off
own
of.
vehicle now.
This is sold by Walmart, and it's off their
But we aren't
base.
Walmart.
No, I work for Walmart. After this
Oh,
video, they're gonna hire me.
okay. Sorry for being a hater. Continue.
There's no continuing. Let's go on a
Oh.
different rant real quick.
I kind of like our rant. It's kind of
Yeah, I do, but this is also
Um,
pretty based on Walmart and other
Elon
stores
Musk
like
and
that. No, just like Walmart.
people endorsing
So
terrorism.
whenever you
Yeah,
guys
a lot of
go
things.
into a store like Walmart and you all like if you're going to buy a lot of stuff, you always grab a cart, right? And just a normal cart, push cart. But
Depends.
why? Well, when you're buying a lot of stuff, you do
Maybe
usually.
I want to be like quirky and different, and I'm one of the people that grabs
Okay,
the
but
basket.
that's partly reasonable
Maybe I get
because
2 of those
that's
baskets.
partly reasonable
Oh yeah.
because of what I'm about to say. Those carts, for some reason, their wheels are always either like stuck in place or swivel around 24/7. You know what I mean? Like they're so inconvenient to push around. You can never
Yeah.
find one that's perfectly smooth. And when you do,
Well,
it's like a 1 in a million chance, in my opinion. I don't know if they need to hire some people to do daily maintenance on those things, or at least
maintenance.
maintenance on the carts, man. They're undrivable.
Well,
It's
that seems
unusable.
kind of expensive. Okay.
Hey, buddy,
And as
Walmart can
a
afford it.
as a corporation, okay, you know how much it's going to cost to replace every wheel on every Walmart golf cart except for like 5 of them because there's only like 5
That actually
actual
work.
working ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be some big
Okay,
bucks. Okay.
but it'll increase customer satisfaction, which is ultimately going to increase sales.
You know what it'll also do? It'll also like all the homeless people. They're gonna go straight to Walmart. Oh, these wheels work. I'm gonna steal their shopping carts. I don't
Okay,
know,
but
man.
that's just assuming homeless people are gonna steal the shopping carts.
Well,
Okay, actually,
yeah.
you know what? There are gonna be people who steal the shopping carts, but this is where we add a feature from our other product, the
Oh,
C4
the
underneath.
C4. Okay.
So we're gonna have it designed so that if it leaves the Walmart grounds, it just explodes.
Oh,
Okay.
like the like wire like how what do I even like the shot collar like invisible fences that people put
Yeah.
around their yard for their dogs. It's like
Yeah.
that. If the Walmart shopping cart leaves the perimeter of the
It just
parking lot, it just
explodes.
explodes. That's actually genius, Creeper.
I know. I know.
I don't know how that would like I would personally enjoy that because I'm not stealing shopping carts. Okay, at least
I
I
feel
hope
like
not.
if they actually fixed the carts and kept them well maintained, I would be okay if they added C4 on the bottom, because
However,
that would guarantee the the carts being maintained and just okay. Actually, at the same time, how about it explodes if it's not maintained?
well, I want to bring up the risks of this, Creeper, because so first things first, there's
Yeah.
a C4 strapped to the bottom of a Walmart shopping cart. What if a device malfunctions or something, and then half of Walmart gets blown to hell? Then what? Like
Um.
100 people dead, a Walmart in shambles. That
So
doesn't seem too good for business.
100 people relatively compared to the whole Walmart shopping community. It's a small loss, okay?
You
Okay,
see, this is coming back to Thanos again. This comes
it
full
is. It
circle
is. I was
because
going to say that actually. That's so true.
yeah,
And another thing, there's also just live C4 strapped to the bottom of a shopping cart. What if people just start taking that?
No, it's not going to be just live C4 just left there like as C4. We're going to have a container around it because you know how
Oh,
grenades work, okay? It's just it pushes out fragments that fly out at high speeds, okay? We're going to put like a grenade like casing around the C4. So you can't really easily take it off, but when it explodes, it's going to hurt.
oh, okay. And on to my next thing. What if like, what if like a bunch of teenagers learn about this, and then they just start pushing the shopping carts out of the perimeter, and they just start blowing up?
Well, that's a crime.
That's a crime.
It's a crime to go and blow things up,
That,
okay?
that is a crime. But what if they push those shopping carts out and they go right into a car, and then a chain reaction occurs, and Next thing we know, Home Depot's parking lot is exploding because all the cars are exploding. Like, there's a
Okay,
whole
well,
lot of risk here. Okay,
there is a lot of risk, but
I don't think it'd be
like
beneficial
with
for Walmart.
Thanos, like what we were saying at the beginning of this podcast,
Well, I think we deduced I was
Thanos.
wrong.
No, but after realizing, I think you were right. Okay,
Oh,
sacrificing a few is ultimately better for the many because yes,
I
it's
think
gonna
that's a
happen.
Hitler
It's
quote.
gonna happen. Nope. It's not a Hitler move because I appreciate all races, and I don't really. It's not about the race. It's about It's sacrificing the stupid. If they want to go and push the cart out, if they want to push the cart out after knowing the risk, so be it. They want to do it, but
I still think that's
would
kind of how Hitler was a little bit.
no,
I
it's
don't.
not. No, it's not.
All right.
If we keep this so that the carts are in this world, the carts are perfectly maintained and it's basically a perfect world, yeah? You go into a Walmart, the cart's always going to be smooth. It's going to feel great. You're going to want to go and spend all your money at Walmart and you're going to enjoy your time there. You're not going to struggle pushing the cart around. You know, that horrible feeling of pushing a cart that doesn't even want to move and it just keeps spinning. You know what I mean? Or the tire's locked or something, the wheel's locked. That sucks.
Yeah.
So you're living in a perfect world now where the cart's always smooth, it feels great. But in the same worlds, you're gonna have people who are basically terrorists, which want to abuse the system. But that's just how it is. Y- You know what?
Yeah.
At the same time, we're gonna actually hire armed guards at Walmart.
Oh.
Okay. So we're gonna keep them on the perimeter, and if they see a shopping cart
Oh.
within 20 meters, they're just letting go. They're just firing.
Oh. So. So what if the teenagers push the shopping carts to the perimeter where our armed guards are?
Well,
What are the armed guards gonna
the
do?
guards are
Shoot
in a
it?
tower. Yes, they're gonna shoot him. They're gonna shoot them before they get close enough.
Okay.
There's gonna be, you see,
Oh, there's gonna be a
okay,
tower.
there's like 100. Let's just say the whole parking lot is like there's 100 meters from the parking lot to the border. Okay.
I don't speak in meters. Give me feet.
Okay.
Can you translate?
There's one football field away uh from the parking lot to the like
What is it
perimeter.
like?
Okay.
Tower defense?
Yeah, the guards are up there in the tower watching if any carts pass, like if there's like let's just say there's 30 feet if to the perimeter left, then they will there's going to be a line printed there, and if anyone crosses that line with a cart, they're going to shoot them. They have 30 feet of space to get to explode, but that's enough to be stopped because
But Creeper, what if the people stand behind that line and just shove the cart really hard?
then they're gonna get shot. Oh, yeah. Well, you can't really push the cart 30 feet.
Well, with these pristine wheels we have, I don't know, man. This thing might be cruising. Okay.
You're
And then
right.
they can't stop the cart because it's a live C4 coming at them. I don't think shooting it's gonna really. Oh, we said earlier it's like a grenade C4 or whatever the hell you said. Well, you can't stop it. How are we going to stop it? Maybe we have like a safety net. You know,
Yeah, a safety. Yeah, we're gonna put a
so it
safety
can
net
catch the carts.
around the whole line that we were talking about. There's gonna be a safety net that just catches the cart. So that seems valid.
Yeah, and that causes our
All problems
teenager
are solved.
slash
All problems are
yeah.
solved.
Oh, one of our problems are solved. Like, what if a malfunction goes off and then the whole parking lot fucking lights
Malfunctions.
up?
Look, that's like Final Destination. Okay, there's always the risk of stuff going wrong.
Oh,
And okay.
that seems like a very
There's always
like,
going to be the risk. There's always going to be the risk. But
well, but like that seems like a very expensive risk to be taking when the
it's
whole parking lot and
so
a good old
small.
30 people die because our C4 cart accidentally went off.
Okay.
You know, I'm kind
It,
of just being a hater right now. Sorry, I need to let you
it's
cook.
it's like okay, it's like a plane, okay? You know how
Yeah.
the that one Boeing plane had its door fall off. You know
Yeah,
the odds of that actually happening, it's so low. Sure, it happened once, which sucks. But yeah, of course everything could happen. But with the technology we have today, I'm
everything
sure
could
that
happen. That's true.
we can set the C4 to be as safe and as possible and not explode unless required. It may happen, but that's just a risk we're gonna have to take for perfect wheels in a perfect society.
I understand that, but at the same time, though, Cooper, I do think it is more likely that there's a C4 malfunction than a like plane door flying open mid-flight. You know, because like
Yeah,
a whole bunch of conditions. Like, what if it gets like struck by lightning?
I feel like a plane's more likely to get struck by lightning than
Well, yeah, but the plane
C4
won't
cart.
explode and ignite the whole parking lot into a giant fireball.
Well, if the plane gets struck by lightning, it might ignite the fuel, but it
No.
doesn't, does it?
You know what? True.
Plus, Walmart doesn't store the carts outside. They
During the
have
day, they do. Like,
people who go outside and collect them and bring them inside.
well, yeah, but do you think those underpaid? Well, you think those people are constantly doing their job to the fullest of their ability?
Well,
And
they
now that
better
they know
be, or
that
they're
there's
gonna risk
C4
exploding.
strapped to the bottom of it,
Yeah, they're gonna work double as hard as they do if there's C4
oh,
if their lives are at risk.
well, then we probably have to pay them more, you know?
Nope,
Because, like,
nope.
no. Well, then who's going to want to be the guy that pushes the carts?
It's an interesting job for daredevils and risk takers.
Let me ask you a question. You know how many Walmart there are in the United States of America?
Yeah.
How many Daredevil you think is out there willing to take up this shop?
And how
Well,
much
maybe
C4 do
we
you
can
think
pay
Walmart
them.
owns?
Well, they're like they could be a defense contractor with the U.S. You know, maybe.
Defense contract.
Hoorah! Our
We're
troop is
getting
out
invaded
guarding
and we push the
Walmart.
Walmart shopping carts at them. That's actually kind of based. Maybe you're on to yeah, that's so true. Actually, we got our southern brothers shooting at the invading
I don't know if you could say that.
invading forces with guns, and then we got our Walmart employees pushing shopping carts at them with C4 strapped to the bottom. Like, we're basically unstoppable.
We can actually add this to our
I think it's like
military.
strike drones, but worse.
We can actually add this to the military where we have because invading forces, they don't expect shopping carts as a weapon. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if we set up a line, like let's set up the Walmart border on the North Korean border. You know what I mean? We just leave
Oh
the carts
yeah,
there,
and then
and
just push them.
yeah, and when they start pushing across the border, just push a little bit,
Isn't the
and
border
then
like a river though?
that's regardless of the point. We'll make the river bigger.
Or we can just bomb the bridges, you know? Then how are they going to
Mm,
get across?
leave the shopping
Is it
carts
is it
there.
a river?
I
Huh.
don't think it is.
Huh. Yeah, probably not.
I feel like it's time we start wrapping this up. I feel like we've
But we have
pushed
so
this
much more to
shopping
talk
cart,
about.
and that'll be on the
Yeah,
next week's
there's always the next
podcast.
one.
Like we got to get much, much,
We're
much
gonna
more
get much
controversial.
deeper. What do you guys
Like
So what did we
each?
learn? So what did we learn
like
today?
the
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, what did we learn today? How
Let's
Okay.
about
get
we
this
go
away.
around go around? Spicy, you can start.
Uh, I learned that modern days equipment can be utilized for the greater good, but eventually it's gonna be utilized for war. That's what I learned today, and I think that's what Thanos want, right? It's just people to do this dumb stuff and just like
I
killing each
agree.
other.
I agree.
It's like we basically doing his job, you know.
Mhm.
I
I
agree.
don't know. That's what I think.
Thoughts?
So I've learned two things today. First things first. I did not know Spicy was an immigrant from Vietnam. That's something that was new to me.
Does that change
I
your
also didn't know
perspective
that he
on me?
survived a bleach attack. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I've also learned that mass genocide is not actually that great. I have been shown the great ways by my associates here on the podcast. Let's see here. What else is there? Oh yes, this will be my quote if I can think about it. Let's see here. Actually, you go, Creeper, and I'll come back with my quote. I need to think about this.
All right. Well, I feel like we've learned that if we really got like the resources, we can have a great new car design. And if we started like a GoFundMe for the car, I bet we could get it. Because Gramps, the world isn't built like it was in the 60s, He's getting older, and vehicles these days are just not built for him. So we got to work together, get Elon, get other people to create these new electric electric mobility scooters that can go on the highway. Because Gramps is only used to, he doesn't like learning new things, and the mobility scooter would definitely help out with that. He wouldn't need to do anything extra, but he would still be able to use it in everyday life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. My quote for this week is: every advancement has its consequences. In the like when we started out with the scooter, for example, it was going to give old people the ability to drive around Walmart faster with their V8s on their what even are mobility scooters. And probably like 20 minutes later, we were talking about weaponizing it and attaching C4 to it. That's the consequence from our advancements. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
Yeah, well, sometimes C4, and I don't know.
I
They
guess you had
just,
to see for yourself.
yeah, you sometimes
You
you
know.
gotta C4
Yeah,
yourself.
see for yourself.
Well,
See where this thing is headed.
that's all
C4
for
was
this
really,
week.
yeah.
No
C4
more.
was really huge this week.
See you guys on the next podcast next Sunday.